ndị ba ekenekweni m unu asị m ka ọ mara na anyị na mma anyị si ka nke onye chikwelu ya zelụkwa dịka o si dị ebe anyị si were wetara onye bụ ozi unu je gị ugbu a n'iru akwụkwọ bụ na Eastern News 24 ebe a ka anyị si were wetara onye bụ ozi biko ife a gbasara maka ebe ife na-eme n'obodo anyị nọ n'ime ya and nwere onwe ndị Igbo na-azọ dịka o si dị ozi anyị wetara unu ụbọchị nketa bụ according to the Biafran activist weta ya bụ ozi n'iru akwụkwọ as he quote.
Breaking news. USB, United States of Biafra, react. Arrange coup. The military is not handling this allegation properly. Professor Yusuf dropped a shocking bombshell on Nigerian daily politics. Here the news in details. All right, this update is according to Biafra intelligence. Weterayabozi, Oyamasim, can you pay attention to the creep? Kabakwara Ketosayabozi. Over to you, sir.
The last couple of weeks have been replete with claims and counterclaims about what might or might not have happened preparatory to October 1st. Reports have been going around that there was a planned military coup that was reportedly put out by the Defense Headquarters, but the explanation of the Defense Headquarters was that it had nothing to do with a coup. First of all, your takeaway from what was earlier reported and some of the information we're hearing now about what could have been.
Look, I mean, I have lived long enough. I will be 65 next month, alhamdulillah. I've lived long enough to have seen 9 coups. I was in primary school when the 1966 coup happened, so I don't remember that. But the Murtala's coup, I can remember that very well. Murtala's coup, then Dimka, then you have Buhari against Shagari, then you have IBB against Buhari, then you have
you
have Oka coup, 9 coups. Majority of them were real, some were phantom. We've never seen the way this in his hand is handled. Social media has taken over the narrative from the army. It is social media that is telling people, oh, the army is the headquarters said, oh, it's no coup. The social media is saying coup. Guess who Nigerians are believing and trusting? Coup is not a joke. But the way the defense headquarters is managing this is incompetent and is not reassuring to people.
You don't think the explanation makes sense?
Okay, you tell me, what did they say? Disciplinary and stagnation of rank?
Right.
Come on, my friend. I've had friends who are major generals that are retired. Disciplinary issues are taken care of the unit level. You have Defense Intelligence Agency taking care of disciplinary issues.
You think something is amiss?
Look, what I'm saying is that what they have done is raise more questions than answers. What they told us is not adding up. They are telling us disciplinary issues. Well, does the DIA take care of disciplinary issues, for goodness sake? Stagnation of promotion. Does the DIA take care of stagnation of rank? And they are telling us, is this mischief or what? And the military is not talking. And we're hearing this all from social media, which is an indictment on the military. Social media is telling us that with the picture of the National Security Advisor, that most of these arrested officers were from his office. Come on, man. What operational command and capacity do troops or soldiers in the office of the National Security have? Do they even have guns there?
But isn't there a high probability, Prof,
that
people could be commenting on something they have very little information about?
Then, look, during the military, you continue to say this nonsense, knowing the importance of this, they will get you to come and tell the truth. You don't keep telling about this nonsense when this is a serious issue. Officers have been arrested. They have families. The country is on tenterhook. that there's going to be a coup. That's what they're saying. The military is saying discipline, or is saying this, and then they're putting the picture of the National Security Advisor. National Security Advisor, how many soldiers do they have? And what are they going to do? What capacities do they have? Is somebody just playing mischief with the National Security Advisor, power play, and saying it's from your office this happened? Come on, this is not a joke. The military is not handling this properly, and we are seeing lists. I don't know if you saw it on social media. Lists of soldiers, of officers. You
don't seem too worried about the possibility of misinformation, because a good percentage of the information on social media is from the misinformation loop.
Okay, look. Then what is the military telling us? What is the military telling us? Oh, they said, oh, it is disciplinary issue. Oh, it is this. Oh, it is this. Oh, and then they keep quiet. We've seen how coups were managed.
I mean, given that all past military coups against civilian administrations were somewhat successful, wouldn't you say that what we're being told right now, that on face value, Nigerians should take it, what the Defense Headquarters is saying, what the federal government is saying, to double down on this?
No, federal government is saying nothing. The military is telling us that, oh, don't worry, Nigerians, just go ahead. These officers are for disciplinary issues. So we should go to bed.
But in the past, the leadership of the military have also re-echoed and restated their support for Nigeria's democracy.
Yeah, that is the politics. That is what you should be miming. What I'm saying is that, does that reassure Nigerians? I'm saying this is not mature, this is immature, this is not reassuring to Nigerians, and neither is it doing well to the families of these officers. They have families. They are there sitting. If it is disciplinary or something, they are painting them with coup. They are saying, a former governor, the son of this, the son of, for goodness sake, if you have a family member, is that the way you want to hear the news?
What would it take to convince you, Prof, that there was no coup plan?
No, the military should come and talk to us.
I mean, they would say they have said enough.
They haven't said enough. We are not, and the government. What has the government said? This is a government, they say they are going to do coup against you. The government, come talk to Nigerians. We voted you in. This democracy is our democracy. It's not the militaries. Let me finish. It's not the militaries or Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Come reassure Nigerians. What's happening? What's happening? The way they are managing the information, it is not reassuring. And if it is not coup, they are not doing justice to these officers. If they are allowing their name to be tainted and lists circulated, and people are looking at that list. You say, oh, disciplinary issues and all that. Out of 10, 9 of them are Northerners. 8 are Muslim. The people start taking this and twisting this because there is no leadership that is taking the narrative. It is social media that's taking the narrative of the story. This is serious. This is not a joke. Our democracy has been hard fought. Many have died. And we've always said that the risk to our democracy is not the military, but the irresponsibility of our leadership that have refused to do for their people what they are supposed to do.
Do you worry that this could be inevitable?
What?
A military coup?
No,
given what's been happening across the globe.
Look, what we are saying, who will defend our democracy? It is us. How do we do that? By making those our leaders to do what is right. The military doesn't jump just from the sky in an abstract. Our democracy, we fought for it 26 years. People have died. Many people have died. So if anybody thinks he can come and do this, or the military is being blasé about this, the military, you need to come and reassure the nation what is happening. What is happening? The government, on whose behalf the military is doing all of this, should come and Mr. President, come and talk to us.
So it's not enough. It's not enough that the Minister of Information has over and over again.
No, it's not enough. He doesn't know anything. He probably reads from social media. This is not a joke.
You don't value anything that comes from the government.
No. Look, there is no trust. Go to the market. I don't know if you go to the market or you send your driver a big man. Go to the market and see. about the only institution people have trust in is the military. They don't have trust in these politicians or anybody else because they have seen what these politicians have taken them to. The military, they've put their lives for us to sit down and talk and even criticize them. Well, this is happening. The military come and talk to Nigerians and make your politicians to address the nation. You are not doing well in that, and the government cannot go and hide and be quiet. We need to see a responsible leadership. We need to see the president reassuring the nation what's happening. What's happening? And it's not for you and I to say it's inevitable. All we are saying is that the best government in this world is democracy. And that's what people voted for the last 26 years. And we will defend that.
Isn't this one of those cases where it's better to let sleeping dogs lie? That the less maybe Nigerians know about what may or may not be the truth behind some of these speculations, the better.
No, what do you mean? What do you mean?
You don't need to heighten the tension of
no.
the country.
Is this the first time we've had coups? It's not the first time. Come and talk to us what is happening. This is our country. These officers are our soldiers, including the CDS. They are ours. These officers that are arrested have children, have wives, have fathers, have mothers. This is our country. This is not a foreign country. The leadership of this country needs to address this nation and reassure us what's happening. What's happening? And this should be a wake-up call, whether this is real or phantom, for our leaders to do the right thing. For our leaders to do the right thing. We've just been showing this. Hunger in a land of plenty. Children are not going to school. Insecurity all over the place. The pulse of the nation is foul. Go to the streets and find out. The leadership of this country needs to do better, and the president needs to come and address the nation and reassure us. And the military needs to do better at handling this.
Right.
We don't want to hear this from social media.
Right. The military says there's going to be, I mean, it has its own internal processes of dealing with these issues. There will be a court-martial, and of course, they would handle it the only way they know how. Do you consider those explanations? I mean, clearly you think they should be saying more. But in terms of what you want to hear that may or may not reassure people that share your concern or frustration, what do you think the government, the president today, if you're calling for him to do a State of the Nation address, what do you expect to hear from the president?
Right, the president addressed us on what's the emergency rule in Rivers. It's more important, Mr. President. This is more important, Mr. President. They said they were going to kill you and whoever the national on October 1st. That is what we heard from social media. And that's what people hear. Not the military. The military is countering nothing. Like the military is allowing this flame to go. Oh, we've said it is disciplinary. We didn't say it's coup. The military never mentioned the word coup. All this is trickling from social media. Don't we have political leaders? The military are not our leaders. We didn't vote for any general. We voted for our political leaders. Where are they? Where are they hiding? Where are the ministers?
But Prof, don't you think the president and his team know a lot more about the situation?
Then they should talk to us. We are
what
entitled.
If there's nothing to tell you?
No, then talk to us. We're entitled to know. We are entitled to know. We're not kids. This is not a military government that you hide anything, you say you know everything. No, Mr. President, you don't. You have a constituency. Nigerians are your constituency. They voted you in. We didn't vote for any soldier. We voted you in. And we're saying you should address the nation and you should ask the military to handle this better and reassure this nation. And here you are. We are talking all of this, Abdullahi, in the background of a toxic religious falsehood in this country. And then you're throwing this in. And then you're bringing the list of all Muslims. I went to Kano. The youth are telling me, what are we doing? What are we doing? I was asking, an obedient was asking me, oh, that former governor, I'm sure is Peter Obi. They don't want him on. These speculations continue if we don't have leadership to come and talk to Nigerians. And they will continue. It's very, very important. Don't think you know better than us. You don't.
Okay. As you did say, it begs for a lot of answers, but the more you talk about situations like this, you feel there are so many unanswered questions. For want of time, Prof, we're going to have to end the conversation here. Thank you so much for joining us on Daily Politics. Appreciate you for stopping by as always.
Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you so much for your time. Right, that wraps things up for tonight's edition of the program. Thank you most kindly for your time and company. Daily Politics returns tomorrow, live and exclusive on Trust TV. Until next time, I'm Abdullahi Ahmed. Thank you for watching. We'll see you.
ndị be anyị ngwadalụ rinne na ya bụ ozi nke wetara n'ụbọchị nketa na Eastern News 24 bụ gbasiwe n'otu ya bụ ozi achọrọ m ka unu gwa ifu nchere gbasata maka ya bụ ife nwanne anyị nwoke kwuru n'elu akwụkwọ n'ụbọchị nketa dịka ihe a ede ya bụ ife na kọmentị ka ọ bụkwara ketụsa ya bụ ozi ka o were tụ ụmụnne anyị dozi n'ebe dị iche iche ngwana ka emesịa nụ ndị be anyị